yet. I our girl Cloud. Okay, she's here. I just see her. Okay, well, happy Wednesday, guys. Super. Is it Wednesday? It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. What am I talking about? I've said Wednesday like 3 times. You guys don't even. I appreciate you guys. You're like, sure, Paula, whatever. It is Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. Like every Tuesday at this time, we're having our little team get together. I'm excited to see you guys all here. We have an amazing speaker today, and she is going to be sharing with us in a little bit. I wanted to kick off the call with a couple of announcements. First, before I forget, the 50 PV challenge, I want to explain it just to make sure that the text, that some of the fun doesn't get lost in that process. But the $50 PV challenge, all you need to do, so we're going to run a volume contest. And by this, I mean, when we kick it off, you're going to write down your volume, where your volume is at. And for a few days, we're going to track our volume. It's going to be a little competition. So there's going to be prizes for all kinds of things. And I'm not going to tell you guys all the details because you have to first pre-qualify to get in the contest. So it's like your ticket to get into the contest. You have until tomorrow, end of day. I couldn't make it any easier. It's like tomorrow's new release day. Today's Tuesday. You can put a little bit of work and you can get $50. I'm serious. There's already a lot of people on the list. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. This is not mandatory. It's not like you become part of the blacklist or something. No, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's up to you. It's something fun that we can do as a team, and there's going to be prizes and there's going to be lots of things. And all of that is going to happen in a separate group. So if you don't get those $50 between today and tomorrow, if you don't want to participate, you don't have to worry about it. Nobody's going to bother you with it. Everything is going to happen in another group. Okay. So you got to make sure you get those $50 and you put your information in the form. And the form is so we can send you the link to get into that Facebook group. Help me spread the word to your teams. Those of you that are leaders, listen, this is to help. This is to do something different, to do something fun. I have a lot of books. I'm not going to tell you all the fun stuff that I have, pop sockets, keychains, journals. Like I have a lot of gifts that I've gathered. So plus more things, but I'm not going to tell you. So it's going to be pretty simple. Anyway, so that is the PV challenge. Next week, for those of you that want to participate, I hope you guys have a notebook because this is a lot. Next week, Bob Heilig is doing a 5-day recruiting training. I would say highly suggest join it. I'm pretty sure the videos are going to be recorded. There's never, there's never stuff that we know everything about. We always learn something or we pick up energy from a challenge, from a group. So that's it. That is a recruiting challenge that he's doing. It's 5 days. It's free. I would suggest join it if you want. Totally. Obviously, it's totally optional, but I think you'll get value from that. Bobby's great. A lot of you guys, a lot of people on the team already follow him, love him, and have had great results with him. I'm liking his style. I really like the way he talks about systems and all these things. So pretty cool. I put my stamp of approval on it if you wanted to know my thoughts on that. And then May and June, we have something really cool coming. Am I okay to announce it? I think yes. So for May and June, buckle up. We're going to be having a director boot camp for 60 days. We are going to help anybody who wants to hit director or requalify for director. Now, here's one thing, and I want to be really specific about this, you guys. There is going to be a $25 buy-in. We believe that in this business, a lot of people have high chances of hitting director quickly, right? Some people do. Some people maybe it takes them longer. It's totally fine. So to be able to make it fair for everybody and not put like very harsh or like to make it very challenging to be able to be part of it, we decided the easiest way and the, you know, like fair level for everybody is, if you want to be a part of it, it is a $25 buy-in, but everyone that hits director, everyone that requalifies for director, and there will be more details about it, but what I want to specify is the money that is being put together in a pool for the from the buy-in is going to be split among the people that hit director, qualify for director. The people that rank advanced during this process, those are the people that are going to get a piece of that pot. Okay, so you may end up not just qualifying for your next rank, but you also go away with extra bonuses in cash. So that's the buy-in. It would be very difficult to give certain parameters. So listen, if you want to be part of it, start looking for people to recruit right now. Start, you know, see who on your team is close to director, who wants to hit director. Start, I said this the other day, start grooming, but that's not the right word. It's not groom, like planting the seed, letting them know. Okay, so that's it. And also know there is going to be a $25 buy-in. We will announce sooner. There's a lot going on right now, but that's coming. That's going to be May and June, and we'll start putting things together the last days of April. Okay, so get excited about that. Summit. I am so excited about Summit. So when SAG said today that they really want to do an in-person summit, I just threw everything out. I was like, and I don't have them here, they're in my office, they're in the dining table. I was putting together the certificates, the 3x2500, and I was like, what? So I had to pick up my mess, and I'm really excited about that. It will be in Utah, unless Utah changes anything about in-person events, but they are planning for the last week of August. So that's going to be August 27 and 28. The 26th is going to be the gala. Oh my God, we get to dress up. I can't take it. I'm so excited. Can you tell I haven't gone anywhere in the last year, people? Yes. So yeah, so that's gonna be a dinner that Thursday before SIAG Summit kicks off. It's gonna be a fancy gala for everybody that's, I believe it's SIAG executive or executives and above. Maybe, I know for sure SIAG executives and above. They may change something, I don't know. Anyway, when the recording is available, it may be available already. Make sure that you guys listen to it. Obviously, SAC has more energy towards a lot of other things that he talked about, but big news, 870 people qualified for Riviera Maya. That is insane. It is way more than double what they were anticipating. We had a lot of people on the team qualify for Riviera Maya. Congratulations, you guys. That is incredible, amazing stuff. Over 140 from Canada, which is also a big deal. Last month was the best month ever, and it was like by far the difference between last month and the previous best month was big. What else did I write down? Cancun, remember the leadership retreat for everybody that qualified last year for the leadership retreat, that's coming September 23rd to the 27th. And qualification for next year's trip is on right now. If you want to be on that leadership retreat, you have to hit Zaya Executive by November 30th. Okay, so this director bootcamp, commit to it. Commit your people to it. Don't just not, guys, I hear this from the top people in all kinds of businesses. our job is to promote what these clothes do, promote what this community does for you, promote. It's not just, oh, there's an event. No, it's like, it's a big deal. Promote, help us promote this, promote Summit, promote that, because believe it or not, you can post 10 times and there will still be people that say, oh, I didn't know there was a company event. Nobody told me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I sent you 10 emails. I'm sorry. So try to make sure that everybody is aware of these things that are going on. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. But at least nobody can say, nobody told me. Everybody's busy. We're all busy and we miss notifications. Don't assume. The same thing with your people. Like, oh, nobody's booking parties. It's not that nobody's booking parties, it's that they're not seeing the information. They're busy. So, but Clau is going to teach us a couple of things. I think, I hope, I don't know. We'll see. She's awesome. So that's what I have as far as announcements. That's all I have as far as announcements. Now let's make the biggest announcement. We have Claudia in the house. Clau is so awesome. I love her so much, especially because she has that strong New York accent. Like, she's so fun. Clau, so I'll tell you guys a little bit about how I connected with Claudia. I don't even know how she found me. I think we had a lot of friends in common when I used to live in New Jersey. I knew a lot of Portuguese people that lived in the community. And one day, out of the blue, I got a message from this lady or this guy. I don't know. Her Facebook name is Claudia Tony. I'm like, is this Tony? Is this Claudia? I don't know. So we never met before, but we chatted. And one of those things that you don't know what's going to come out of it. And I have to say, Clau is so consistent. Every month, you look at her Facebook, you're like, what? Like, you can't even, you would think she's not, super active or whatever, but no, this woman is super fun, super active, super helpful, super focused, super fun. Did I say fun? She's so fun. So consistently, quietly, she's busy, but she gets the job done. When you challenge her to do something, she runs with it. And that's why, because we have this dash for cash this month. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys want to hit that 2,500, maybe even double it. Clau has had times where she's done different things where she just pushes to hit a goal and she runs with it. And I thought this would be really helpful for everybody. And just so you guys get to know her and get to know her story. So Clau, I'm gonna just stop talking and you take it away, girlfriend.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm in like a separate room because, my kids and the dog, they're crazy. The dog is like barking all over the place and the teenagers all over the place with their video games. It's like crazy in this house.
That's part of it. It's okay.
Yeah. So I am Claudia. The reason that he has Tony on it, it's my husband. He kind of shares my Facebook because he refuses to get his own. So that's why his name is on there.
Does he read our posts and stuff? That's fun.
He actually helps me with Zaya. Sometimes I don't see messages and he tells me, yeah. He's like my assistant.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I put his name on it because then he started chatting with his friends and I'm like, I'm going to put your name on it because I don't want any trouble.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So my name is Claudia. I do have an accent like Paula says, because I was raised until my teenager years in Portugal. That's why I still have that strong Portuguese accent. I'm a mom of 3, and a mom of 2 dogs. The youngest one, the crazy one, is Luna for Moon because of Zaya. And I work full time, so I do Zaya part time. I do Zaya in the morning after work. nighttime. So this is part-time to me. I work with special needs kids. So sometimes my brain is fried at the end of the day. So sometimes it is a struggle just to focus with Zaya because my brain is tired. But it's also an escape for me, an escape for the daily life. And I do have fun. Yes, I was friends with Paula on Facebook, and I kept seeing her posts, and I'm like, this looks so much fun, and the clothes is awesome. I was going through health problems with stress, I needed to work out, and so I'm like, oh, this clothes looks amazing, so I'm just gonna message her. Um, and then we spoke, and then I joined, and I have to say, I didn't join because I needed the income. At that moment, I joined because I was staying home with the kids and I needed the community. I needed that community of ladies. I needed something because I was stuck at home with the kids and I needed that something else. And Paula made it fun. I saw how much Paula was having fun, and I said, I need that. I need that in my life. That's why I joined Zaya, because of the cute clothes and because I needed the community. And I thought Paula was going to help me with that because you know how Paula is. And so that's why I joined Zaya, because of Paula and her happiness and positivity. That's why I joined. Later on, I started having a lot of fun with it. Later on, things changed. Yes, things changed in my life. I had to make a big change. I had to move, kind of start all over because of all the stress I was going through. And at that moment, I also needed the income. So, but at that time, I already had Zaya, and I already had the a lot of customers at that time. So the why changed, why I needed Zaya. Like I said, I work part-time with Zaya, and for the income now, but also for the fun. I post not just in my VIP group. I don't post just about Zaya. I post a lot of positive quotes, motivation quotes,
Funny.
a lot of funny things, because that's what I got from Paula, and that's what I want to give back to my customers. I want them not to just see the cute clothes, but go to my VIP group every day to have a little bit of fun, to escape their daily life, to have something positive and to laugh. I love having fun, and that's what I want my customers to get from my VIP group. So
It's funny because I steal a lot of your I'm like, oh, that's good, and I'm always stealing your pictures.
and like I said, I most of the things I don't make them myself. We have the marketing Facebook page. I get a lot of things from there, but I try to do at least once a day, something motivational, a post in the morning. That's mostly my good morning post, and then throughout the day I do something funny. Yeah, I posted that today.
That's good. I mean, just so you guys get an idea, I'm sure you guys have seen these images and maybe some of you don't give it much thought, but that's like, people just want to laugh, you know? Oh boy. Yeah. But see, there's outfits in there and
I try to mix it up. Yep. I don't want to overwhelm them with just the clothes, because yes, I want to promote the clothes, I want to sell, but that's not what I want my VIP group to be all about. I want them to go to my page every day looking for that fun, motivational, and at the same time say, oh my God, I love that outfit. I need that outfit.
Mhm.
So, and I do have a lot of my customers. I also been doing for the last 3 months, I've been doing the challenges. The January I did fitness. So every day in the morning I post and about and I do giveaways at the end who completed them. Then February I did, I think, decluttering. This month I'm doing the ab challenge. So I have a lot of my consistent customers that come to my page every day also for the challenge. So, and then come back later in the afternoon to say, oh, I completed and comment. So there's always activity in the VIP group. So they're always seeing all the posts. And like I said, I do it in the morning. Sometimes I do it before I get out of bed because I know when I get up between the kids, getting them to school, getting myself ready for school, the dogs, um, getting up, I'm going to get distracted and then I'm going to forget about it or not have the time. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I do the Zaya and then I get up and go have my coffee. Sometimes lunchtime, when I get home from work and then before bed. So all these little spaces, that's where when I do the posts and I scheduled my, the posts for the parties and that's when when I do my Zaya. So you don't have to be doing your Zaya all the time to sell a lot. You just have to be like Paula keeps saying, you just have to be consistent and make sure it's fun so they come to your VIP group all the time to look for that. Because I was looking for that and Paula gave that to me and that helped me. So she's laughing. So I want to give that back. Um, and I feel like they trust me, they get to know me, and that's why they're so loyal to that, to me and to the clothes. Um, Talking about parties. Yes, parties help. I don't do more than one party a week because it doesn't work for me. If I wasn't working full time, if I was working full Zaya full time, I would. And I encourage if you have the time, do it. I just can't do it. I have to put a limit to what I could do. So and sometimes I don't even have a party every week. When I don't have a party, I focus even more on my VIP. There has been months that I don't have parties, but that doesn't discourage me to continue what I'm doing and be consistent because even those months that I don't have parties, I'm able to sell most of those months over $5,000 in Zaya just from my VIP group because I'm being
She
consistent.
has about 500 people in this group. So don't think like she has like
No, I have exactly
in there. No.
I have exactly 539 people on there. But I have a lot of customers that buy a lot because they trust me. And when I post something, they trust what I'm telling them that it's good because they always come to that. We become friends. I have a lot of customers that I even text them. They text me because we become really good friends.
Klaus, you know what as we're talking about this and I was just scrolling in your group, there's one thing that I noticed. The pictures that you post, there's not a ton of pictures of yourself.
Yes.
But the pictures that you post are happy people, happy,
yes.
Like they're smiling, they're doing like fun, colorful posts. So I can see like it's I personally love when I see your post. Like what you said, like that you want people to look forward to looking at your post and your group. you are that, because most of the people they follow are not doing anything like that. They're not. So that's what's popping on their feed. So keep an eye on that when you guys are, just as a tip, I really would suggest, like, pick pictures that show happiness, that show positivity, colors, like spring is here, summer is here, like different weird combination of outfits that maybe you wouldn't wear, but just seeing it catches the, because what you want is, you want people to stop the scroll and not just be like, oh. So that this right here, this already, like, I want to go to my group and you know, like kind of like a third party evaluating how my feed looks in my VIP group. So that's good. Did you guys take note of that? I think that was really good. I don't know. Something to keep in mind.
Yeah. I sometimes I don't have time with the, I wear Zaya all the time, but sometimes I don't have time to take that picture in the morning. And by the time I get home, I sometimes I don't look as good as what I did in the morning. So I don't think, but I get those pictures. You go to the marketing page. I try to, like I said, post pictures of happy people doing something fun, all sizes. What I think my customers will like. If you get to know them, if you have to build that relationship. A lot of my customers, I already know their sizes. They just text me and say, oh, I want this, and can you order it for me? Some of them I have their credit card information, but I already know their size, so they feel appreciated and they feel connected because you know them to that level. You remember their sizes, you remember what they like. So I try also to post things that I know my customers will like. So today I posted about the new tanks, the, I keep forgetting the name, there's so many, the South Beach tanks, because I know my customers, most of my customers like flowy. So I posted that. I posted about the new bras. So I try to post pictures of items that my customers will like, but for that you have to get to know them, not just sell it to them and that's it. No, you have to build that relationship with them.
You know what? I have I like the Unique foundation, and my girl that I buy Unique from, like every 90 days she messages me, how's the foundation? Do you need me to order you one? And I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I just have a little bit. Like, I don't even have to worry about reaching out to her or think about it. She messages me and she asks, hey, do you want? I'm like, sure. Like, I don't get mad. It was just a question that may make my life easier. Does, like,
Exactly.
we feel like we're gonna annoy people about something like that, but I don't get mad about it. Would you get mad about it? Don't get mad about it. The way I heard something this weekend, the way you buy is the way you sell. So if you are annoyed by people that try to sell you stuff or help you with something, then that's how you're showing up as well. So just a random.
And you can message them and say, oh, this came out, I don't know if you could purchase right now, but I think you will love it because this is your style. And then they feel, oh my God, she knows me that well. And it's those little messages. You don't have to harass them to buy them. One other thing, sometimes my customers message me that they want to buy something, but I know that it's not for them, or I don't think they're going to look good on them. I give my suggestion and I tell them the truth. Sometimes I don't get the sale, or sometimes I give a suggestion of something else. Sometimes the item that I'm suggesting is less than the item that they were looking at, but that's okay. I know my sale is going to be smaller, but I know they're going to be happier because I don't want them to get the item and then return it or not come back to buy another one. So I rather sell less at that moment, but have that customer hooked on Zaya and coming for more and trusting me for the second or third or fourth time.
Yep. And
So,
it's so fun when they come back and they're like, oh my God, you were right. Like, I
yes.
love them. Or, oh my God, you were right. I'm glad you told me to size down, or you glad you told me to size up, or something. That's
Yeah,
really
sometimes I kind of not argue back, but go back and forth with the customers. They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, I think so. I think you should go. And they're like, okay, but then what about if we have to exchange? And I'm like, if we need to exchange, I'll take care of you. And then they get the item and they're like, oh my God, you were so right. So I'm going to totally trust you next time. So, and then you get to know them and you have those conversations behind the scenes. And that's when you build the relationship with them. And they're going to come back for the clothes, but also for you because they trust you. They consider you as a friend, and they are. Like I said, there's customers that I never met in person and we're really close. We talk to each other every day. And that's how I get so many sales in my VIP group. There was a challenge last year. And then there was another month that I needed to hit a goal because I was doing a fundraiser. And
Cloud, I don't know if it's something that you want to talk about, and not to, but can I share? Well, you share, but a little while after I met Claudia, I learned that she had a daughter that passed away when she was a baby, and I had never. I don't recall having somebody close that was always so happy, and then all of a sudden hear this news. So to me, like, I admire that, because I can only imagine. I can't imagine what it feels, but just like, it was like, wait, what? You're carrying this with you, and you can't, like, I couldn't, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know. But something so sad, and losing your daughter so little, and you've taken that month to honor her, and you've taken Saya and donated lots of money towards to the hospital. It's the hospital which she was taken care of, right? Like, where
she was treated. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about
yeah. So everyone keeps saying, how do you stay so positive? Yes, it is hard, but that's what the community comes to help. I lost my only girl, my first baby, to leukemia. Many years ago. That was my first baby, and that's a really hard part in my life, and that's the reason I try to be positive, because I wish at I don't want to get I wish at that moment I was in a group that could give me positivity when I was going through what I was going through. So you don't know what the person next door is going through. So if I could help that person coming in my group and forgetting about it, that's another goal for me. So every September, since it's childhood awareness month, I always donate all my commission to the hospital that she was treated. So I always have a goal of thank you. I always have a goal of a certain amount, and I use Zaya for that. Last year I was Sure, I wanted to sell at least $7,000. I wanted to give 2,000 to the hospital. And I told Paula, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And I did. And I sold over $3,000 in one day. Because I have that base customers. I have those loyal customers that are there for me. And I shared and I sold because they trust me. And at the same
But
time, they wanted to help.
also a big component on this, Cloud, was that you messaged everyone and their mother and asked for support, and you said, is there anything that you want from my shop? I'm doing this fundraiser, your support would be super helpful. Is there anything you want to shop from? Right, like
Yep.
that's what we were doing. And you just started seeing that volume ticker go up, 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 up. She's like, I don't know, there's more coming in. And she was just asking
There
people.
was also a month that we were going for a goal and we're like, oh, it's not going to happen. And then I started messaging again. Like I said, everything, it's what you post in your VIP and the conversations behind the scenes. And I started messaging and Paula messaged me and she's like, what's going on in that house? Because she kept seeing all the numbers going up and going up. And she's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So it's possible. Even if you don't have the parties, don't feel discouraged that you're not going to reach the number, the 2,500 or more, whatever you set to reach. You can still do it. You just have to be consistent in your VIP group, message people. You don't have to don't feel like you're bothering them. It's the way you talk to them, the way you message them. You don't have to message and say, oh, you have to buy this. No, say, I think you will like this, and keep the conversation going.
Like compliment them and say, like,
Yeah.
I see that you go to the gym a lot, or I see that you've been running, or I see that you've been riding your bike. Like right now, everybody's riding a Peloton bike. Like, I think you love these bras for the bike, for support. I don't know if you're looking for new active wear, but if your support would mean the world to me. Something like that, and just reaching out to people. Or something like, summer is coming, we have new styles for summer, super trendy. Look, you don't have to go to the mall, you don't have to do anything. This comes straight to your house. Do you want me to send you some outfit ideas? Something in that line, and do it consistently, and it works. It's worked tremendously for Claudia, of course. You also, like, one of the cool things about you is, Cloud, that your parties do well. I know you have not so good parties, but for the most part, your parties do well. So where do your party hostesses come from? And do you have like a system or like a process that you want to share, that you could share with us, so that becomes something that we can do consistently?
Yeah, my hostesses come from parties. Um, I have customers that have hosted already 5, 6 parties since I joined Zaya. Their parties do well, so every couple of months they want to host another one, and then customers from the VIP. Sometimes I message them and I say, "Oh, I see that you've been buying a lot. Thank you for your support. What about you host a party? I want to give you something back." And I know our rewards are amazing. Why don't you try? Sometimes they'll tell you, "Oh, my parties are not going to do well. I don't know if my friends are going to buy." I tell them, let's try. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're not going to lose any time. And then they say, oh, I don't want to waste your time. And I tell them, I'm going to do my best and we'll have fun. If it doesn't work out, if we don't sell a lot, it's okay. As long as we have fun doing it and we could spend, a little time together. Um, that's why, again, my hostesses, when I message, and from parties, I usually run my parties for like 5 days, but sometimes I extend. I ask my hostess to be engaged. I asked her what her goal is, how many rewards does she want, if she wants to reach the 600 or if she wants to reach the 1,000. So we set a goal from the beginning and we work for it. And if I need to extend the party a day or two, I do it for her until we reach that level. Right now, I have a party running that it was supposed to end Sunday. Today is Tuesday, but we still have the party open and I'm still posting things because she wants to reach the 1,000. And she thought she was only going to reach 600, and then we got to Monday morning and a few orders came in and she reached 800. So I told her, I don't have a problem extending the party until you reach the 1,000. So she's like super excited, super grateful. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to help you. So she's messaging her friends. So she's trying to go for the 1,000. So I have my hostesses kind of work with me, and engaging, and so we could reach that level. And I want them, I say, oh my God, I will love you to reach this amount because you could get all of this. And so I get them excited about it. So when they're excited, they're going to work with you for their rewards and for you to get the sales. So most of my parties reach 1,000 because of that system. I don't do anything special. I do the same thing I do in my VIP. I post pictures of the items. I do one day for bras, one day for tops, leggings, and so forth. And in the middle of all those things, I do posts about what the leggings do to you, tummy tuck and all of this, and also the funny posts. So they laugh, interactive, so they could answer, how they met the hostess or even other things for them to answer. I try not to tag them too much because I don't want them to feel like, oh my God, I need to leave this party because she's always tagging me, and it becomes too overwhelming because I've been in those parties that every post they tag everyone, and I was getting frustrated of being tagged like 10 times a day. So I don't want the friends in their parties to feel the same. So I only tag them on the important things, like if we have a game, if like it's the party is gonna end, I tag them. If we do a post saying that she's almost reaching this level, she's too cute. So that's the post that I tag them, but I don't tag them all the time, so it doesn't become overwhelmed and of them leaving the party like I mentioned before. So I don't do anything really, really different than I do in my VIP. But I want to show them the fun part as well. Because people, especially now that most people are stuck at home, they want to have that fun, a place to have a little bit of fun. So that's why I bring the fun in also to the parties. And also, but the most important thing is having that goal with your hostess from the beginning.
Yeah, that's good. And coaching the hostess on what to do, messaging people. Yeah, that's always helpful. Yep,
Yeah.
totally. Do you guys have any questions for Clau? Any of you guys want to ask her anything? She put her on the spot.
It's okay.
Mind you, she's like, Paula, you know I can't speak in public. I'm terrified. I'm like, really? Really?
You know I do.
You're so good. You're so good. Do you guys have any questions for her? Ask her. Ask her questions. Take advantage of this. I don't know. Ask her
So
something.
Andrea is saying that she remembers that month of the
Push,
of the push.
right? I know. It was exciting. I love those pushes, those months where everybody's pushing for.
Yeah, I'm coming for Andrea too in her challenge. I'm almost catching up to her.
Oh, snap. Run,
Watch out.
run.
You have to update us on the numbers because I'm reaching what she was at before, but I don't know if her increase. So the competitive Claudia is coming.
I'll message you. Don't tell anybody. I'll message you. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Do you guys, anybody have questions for her? Ask her any questions. Ask her one question. Ask her something. I know you guys want to know something if you want, obviously. You don't have to.
Hey, Claudia, this is Randy. Hey, Paula, how are you?
Hi, Randy.
Hi.
We're
Sorry,
good.
I don't have my picture up. I'm just walking around and stuff like that. But hey, Claudia, I just want to say, what an inspiration you are, and just to listen to your story and the impact that you made on just the community and Zaya as a whole. I think that's really awesome. So I just had one question for you, and just because I'm like at the level 1 person and stuff like that, and then I do have a full-time job as well. So if I could ask one question, I guess it would be, what's the very first thing you started off doing with your busy schedule to just really get into everything? What was your main focus?
The main focus was to have those at least 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the early afternoon, and 10 minutes in at nighttime to work the Zaya, but not interfere with my kids' schedule. That was the main focus for me. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, it did. I mean, what part, I guess, what was your most significant feat in, or that really attributed to your success at the beginning, I guess I would say?
Just to be myself and build that relationship with the customers. I think that's the main thing. It's to have that relationship, build that. You have to start by building the relationship with the customers so they could come back to you. That's the main thing that you have to do is, like I said, it's build that relationship, because if they're not connected with you and just see the clothes, they're not gonna just purchase because they want a pair of leggings. The main thing for me is that relationship with your customers.
Thanks, Claudia. I appreciate it.
And something that you can do, maybe, like even through email, just communicate, or via text. If maybe Facebook is not a thing, but maybe text.
Right.
Like maybe every day, and you had a really good party recently, right? And you had some customers already, Randy. So like maybe you send a text to somebody and like something funny, like, hey, happy, or not even necessarily funny, but it could be something like, hey, happy Wednesday, and the person loves coffee, so it could be like something coffee related, like a coffee funny quote, and you can post it on your social media, but also maybe text it to a group of people or something like, hey guys, happy Wednesday, new releases today, and just a random coffee quote, or something that goes in alignment with who you are. And as you start getting to know more of these people, it could be like, hey, so and so, you purchased last month these leggings in purple, We just got them in blue. Just wanted to make sure you didn't miss out on them. If you want them, let me know. Something
Yeah.
And
like
just
that.
to say thank you, just to say a message to say, oh, thank you. How do you feel with them? And that's how you start the conversation. Just to say the thank you. One thing that I forgot to say, I grabbed it and I forgot to mention it. One thing that I did, the beginning, like late December, beginning of the year, I actually sent the loyalty cards to my best customers.
Oh, that's cute.
I sent them this card in the mail with the thank you.
So
So
what do
this,
they do with this loyalty? Is there
so
something in the back?
so
or-
I had, I had this made, but if you can't, spend the money, there's also in the marketing page, there's also a digital one that you could email or message your customers with. So in the front, it has, the loyalty card. I write their name, and then in the back, it has the 10 spots, and then
I
when
love
you
this.
complete the 10, you get a free pair of leggings.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
My gosh.
When the free pair of leggings, I get them with my hostess, my VIP rewards. So that's one thing I like to give back to my customers. So sometimes at the end of the month, I do a raffle with everyone that purchase, and with my rewards, I give away half off items, free leggings. So I want to show my appreciation and give back to them. So they know at the end of the month, if I say, oh, I'm going to do another giveaway to whoever purchased, I announce that like a week before the end of the month. So if they haven't purchased, they run to make a purchase so they can enter the giveaway. So they feel appreciated for me to give back to them as they purchase. And with this, I had customers that purchased the 10 items just in January because they wanted the free pair of leggings. So they get really motivated knowing, oh my goodness, I'm going to get a free pair of leggings. I need to buy because I want them.
I need those cards ASAP.
Yeah, so they want to fill them up as soon as they can. So January, I got a lot of my sales. I had no parties, but yeah, I had the cards that I had sent. So I got a lot of sales because they wanted the free pair of leggings.
So okay, now being the good cop, bad cop, how do you track this on your end too? Like every time
Now I tell them they have to track it. I
Okay.
tell them that they have to track it. Every time they make a purchase, I have a list of the customers I sent it to, and most of them I know who they were. So when they make a purchase, I send them a text or a message and I tell them, oh my God, thank you so much for your purchase. Don't forget to cross out your numbers so you could get the free pair of leggings. So we continue having that conversation behind the scenes. And like I said, they feel appreciated. So they can continue buying.
Now there's a question from Christy. Do you find the loyalty that items versus with the loyalty card, if items versus dollar amount, which one works better? Dollar amounts or items?
I'm not sure what the dollar amount is.
So,
Do you know, Paula?
like for every $25 you get an instead of for every item that you purchase, but like for every
that dollar amount will be too overwhelming for me. That dollar amount will be too overwhelming for me. I feel like the loyalty card works better because they're the ones that track it. And then when they tell me, oh, I reached the 10 items, I could just go back just that time to my back office and pull their orders and verify it. So I'm just doing the job once of looking through everything. Like the dollar amount will be too overwhelming for my schedule. But that's my opinion.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, less math, right?
I try to make it as less overwhelming as possible.
Right.
But at the same
And
time,
do you send the cards to you send the card to all your customers, even if
I
it's
send
somebody that you don't know and it's in a party, right?
no, I send it to my customers. Yeah, the ones I already have. I send them, and I send them with a thank you card, and I write the thank you cards. I don't type them. I write them
Mhm.
because I'm just old fashioned. And I think if they receive a card written by you, they know, oh my goodness, she spent the time writing all these cards. And that's where the appreciation, again, I keep saying the same thing. That's where the appreciation comes from. They know you spent the time writing it. You just didn't type it on the computer and printed it. But that's the way I do it. It depends everyone's, schedule.
So we have another question, Cloud, here from owner's iPhone. How do you build your VIP, especially without parties?
Well, I do have parties. I'm saying I don't have more than one party a week, and there's months that I don't have parties. So most of I build my VIP with friends, people that come from parties. But I also, once in a while, I do a challenge in my VIP group, and I say whoever invites more people today, and they accept the invitation, you get something from me. You get a tank from me. So whoever invites more gets a free tank. And I go and I buy the tank with my rewards. So you don't want to spend money out of your pocket. When I see that I have rewards, I have a party to close, that's when I do it, because I know I can use the rewards to give away the tank. So every few weeks I do that challenge, and because I know there's no people in there from the parties, so they want to invite so they could get the free item. So that's how I keep building the VIP.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good stuff, you guys. Good questions. Anybody else loving the loyalty card? Cloud, would you post it for us? Would you post a picture in the
I'll post a picture in the comments or in the group.
team on the group? So where did you have yours made?
I had it made. Well, I won a challenge with Paula.
Oh,
so Paula gave me a gift card for this
sisterly.
this website, the sisters. So that's how I did my new business cards and my loyalty cards. Okay. That's why I wanted to win the challenge, because I needed more loyalty cards and business cards, girl.
Look, I'll show you guys what she's off. I had these ones, or these are plastic gift cards, and I have them here for when, like, for birthdays or teacher gifts.
Yeah, I also ordered, hold on.
I got these ones that are like for any type of gift. And I put in the back the gift certificate amount and the name.
Yeah, I also got these when I got the loyalty cards and the new business cards.
Yeah, I have to show
I also got these. So I love pink, so everything is kind of pink.
That's.
So I also got this from her.
I need to show you guys also my new business cards. Where did I do it? Hold on.
But like I said, if you can't afford, like I got all of this because I won the challenge that Paula did. So that's why I won,
getting challenges. Just saying, get your $50 added today or tomorrow.
But if you can't afford to get it, which if, like I said, if I didn't win the $50 from Paula, I would have done the electronic. So if you can't buy them, do the, oh my goodness, your business cards look like mine almost.
Yeah, they're from Sisterly. I'm like, can you do this and this? So I had a QR code. You can do a free QR code and it takes people to the, like, you just have to take a picture of the code and it takes you to, oh, here I go, blurry again. Oh yes, they're the same design. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have one more for the summer, one more for like the winter.
That's smart. I only have this one. Now I'm like,
So
a summer design. Just kidding. It's called, she's her name is Sister Lee, and she has lots of, I mean, you may pay a little bit more, but she does the, and you can ask her to put your own picture, or you can ask if you want something new from the newer stuff, she'll put it in there. She'll do whatever you want. She's super nice, and she ships the items really fast.
Does she already have the templates, or is she Zaya?
She's not a Zaya rep, but she's like, she's like approved by Zaya. So if you go to her Instagram, I'll tell you right now what the Instagram is, and she'll do whatever you want.
She doesn't do just business cards, and she does all like pens and mugs and
sisterly.zaya on Instagram, and then it takes you to her website. Her website is sisterleecreations.com.
Yeah, she's really good.
Got it.
Yeah, she's really good. But like I said, you could always send the digital through email, messenger, and so it's all what you could afford and what you could do. I spent the whole week in between, my spare time just writing it.
Look at this. It looks like
that's so
shirts.
I love that. It's pink. I like it.
Yeah, I know. Anything pink. Bring it on. Me too. Yeah, so she's really good. So that's okay. So you got that's good to know. I'm gonna look for them. The loyalty card. That's a good idea. That's good.
Yeah, and I still have a lot of the customers. I had a customer today that she messaged me and she goes, I keep forgetting to do it. Can you check? So I went to check and she has like 7. She goes, oh my goodness, I'm going to see if I could get the other 3 before the end of the month. So
yes, yes, I need to beat Andrea. Please, let's do it.
Now, I actually was thinking about Andrea today, because when I extended the party, my hostess said, oh, I spoke with a few of my friends and they're still going to purchase. And my sister, I think she's going to make a really big purchase. And I thought to myself, there it goes. I'm catching up to Andrea.
Come get me, girl. I can't turn on the camera, but come get me.
Come on me, bro.
I love it. I love it. We have to push each other.
That's it. And I say all the time, you have to have fun with it. You have to have fun and be yourself. And if you're not having fun with it, you need to step back and rethink.
Yeah,
and start over, because that's the for me, the fun part is really important. Because it keeps yourself motivated to continue going. Sometimes, we all have those days, especially with teenagers, that I'm like so tired that I don't want to do anything in the house or Zaya, but I have that fun with my customers. So it keeps me going. And, it's my mom time as well.
That's good to know. Yeah.
If you don't have teenagers.
Well, I am very lucky with Sophia, but my 2 up and coming soon to be teenagers, I can only imagine what that's gonna be like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Amy,
boy teenagers are fun. Yeah. Lots of fun.
Fun. Did you see that smile? Fun.
Lots of fun. My 17-year-old he's a piece of work, but the 11 going on 21, yeah. Yeah, the 11 going on 21, that's fun.
So fun. My 10-year-old is gonna be 11 in 2 days. So thank you for this. I'm gonna cry right
It's
now.
fun. It's fun. I'm actually
So fun.
right now, my oldest is calling me. He's calling me.
And is he in the house? And he's going?
Yeah, he's in the house, but I'm on the other side kind of hiding, so he's looking for me. He's 17. What does he need his mom for? But yeah,
Yeah.
they're babies.
I know. Well, Cloud, thank you so much. Did you guys pick up some notes from today? I hope you did. I want to ask you for a favor. I know everybody's busy. Would you turn on your camera really quick? Let's take a quick picture so we can, I'm gonna tell you, so we can share it on social media. Share your faces on social media. Let's share it. Share. Really quick. Everybody ready? Alyssa, you're like the really good picture taker around here. Where, Berto? Oh my gosh, what's happening?
There she is.
Okay, I think I got some. Well, thank you, Cloud. Seriously, thank you. You're so inspiring.
And if you
awesome.
have any questions, you need to talk, I'm always here. I helped and I answer everyone's questions from other teams. I'm always here to help, and that's what I love to do.
You're
Thank you so
amazing,
much.
for sure. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you, guys. So good to
Thank
see you
you.
all. Let's make things happen. Love you all.
We can do it.
Tomorrow. Woo! Bye, guys.